Hey everybody, I have not been on live on this page speaking to people in a very long time. So before I get started, I want to make sure that you can see what I see as I go into this session today on Each One Teach One. I am excited about some summer projects that I'm working on. I wanted to give you guys an update. I've moved my office. Things are going really good in the context of truly hearing from God about what's next for my business, for my family. I guess it should be the opposite way around. But I wanted to jump on here today to talk about how I need your help. And so the title for today's live is called Each One Teach One. And so I'm working on, again, like I said before, some exciting projects, but I know that the level of magnitude of what God is showing me is going to take more than me. And so this morning, as I was preparing to come on live, I was sitting there saying to myself, like, well, how can I make this resonate with others? And how can I get other people as excited as I am? And the thing that dropped into my brain was this African proverb called Each One Teach One. And I don't know how many of you are familiar with the history of that phrase because I wasn't until I was doing a little Google search. And I laugh because in this context, I'm just saying because it was on the internet, it must be true. And I laugh about that with my kids all the time. However, for this particular phrase called Each One Teach One, I was excited about it because it's actually a proverb, an African proverb that was used very much so during the time of slavery. And it was used during that time of slavery because slaves were not treated like people. They were treated more like cattle. And so in order to help and develop and help make sure others were growing and developing and able to keep up, since slaves were denied formal education, they had this proverb of each one teach one. So it was a mindset that, if you know how to do something and I do not, or someone else knows how to do something and they do not, that they would come together and they would teach each other. And what I've realized and come to discover is even though that was an African proverb, when I think about my day job, I know that the best learning happens with experiential opportunities, meaning that if you could help someone else or someone else could help you. And what I also discovered is often people don't value what they bring to the table. And what God is showing me is that we're all on this thing called a spectrum. And so in some context or some environments, you might be at the pinnacle or the highest level of either education or opportunities, and others that are around you may not be at that level. And what God is showing me is, that's one of those opportunities. If people have formal ways where they could either help pull someone up or push someone else along, or they could be in the opportunity where that situation is reversed. And so what I would love to know is that if you are a person who you feel that you really are looking for opportunities to either pour into others or even be poured into, I would love for you to inbox me through Facebook. Just inbox me and say, yes, that's me, and give me your email address. And what I'm hoping for is this summer to do a formal grouping of individuals where we can come together, and no matter where you are in life, if you have a desire to want to help someone else, or you want to allow God to help you learn from others, because what I've learned in the power of mentoring or partnership relationships where one person comes as the mentor and the other one is as the mentee, often the experience, if it's done right, both people benefit. So I am just excited about this whole concept of each one teach one. It's going to be a project that I'm working on this summer. It will not overtax you. So if you're a person that's just saying intentionally no to things, I promise you I will meet you right where you are, and you only have to give what you have the capacity to give. But I'm excited about this. I'm excited to hear from you. This is one of those opportunities that I'm asking, please, please, please post, share, tag others that you think might be interested in this. It is an opportunity that you are not just limited to living in the city of Buffalo. If you are open to this, you can live anywhere in the world because we have tools and techniques and strategies that we can actually use technology for this. All you need is a heart to want to help. So again, I am excited about this Each One Teach One philosophy, and I'm working on a project and I would love your help. So tag someone, share this, get excited, post your comments below. But if you want to be involved, either as a person that is a mentor or a mentee, please inbox me and I will give you further instruction at that time. Have a great day, and I am excited about this project. Have a great one. Bye-bye.